Hello, good morning students. In this video, let us take one more question, that is a diagram oriented question, so which may be expected for uh, in the annual examination. So that is mammary glands, right? So human mammary glands, right? This is the mammary gland. So here sectional view of mammary gland may be expected in the examination. So how to draw and what are the parts should label here, so all we are going to discuss in this video, right? So any one mammary gland you should draw. So a woman has a pair of mammary glands, so which are developed after the puberty, as you know, in the reproduction chapter we have studied. So now we'll start with the very simple diagram it is, and parts should be labeled. Next you can show this portion this side. So behind this you can also show the rib case in sections. The ribs, right? So next you can draw so here we should notice that this is the nipple part, right? And there is no single opening. How many lobules? That is mammary lobules. The mammary glands are the, as you know, modified sweat glands, so which produces milk after delivery. That is containing the mammary glands contain, that is mammary lobes, right? So in this area we can show the fat, that is fatty tissue will be present, adipose tissue. Here usually fat will be there, and this is all fat tissue. Below the skin there is a fat adipose tissue will be present. Next you can show the each mammary lobe has different parts. So from nipple to backside when you go, so we can show that the tubular structure, very fine tubular structure, they are called lactiferous ducts. There are many lactiferous ducts you can show, right? These are the lactiferous ducts, right? So we can label this part lactiferous ducts, right? So this lactiferous ducts, which helps to eject the milk into out of the nipple. The lactiferous ducts extends to form a wide tubular part. So these are some what I am showing here in the diagram. So this is a wide region called ampulla. So this part is called ampulla. There are many ampulla. Next, this ampulla are this structure, the again narrow structure is there, that is called the mammary duct. Record, this is known as mammary duct, right? So this mammary duct is having many number of alveolus. Record, alveoli. This is what we call alveoli. One more I can show here. These are all said to be. Yes. This is what we call alveolus. Alveolus is singular term, and if it's many, alveoli, lactiferous alveoli you can say, or mammary alveolus. So we can refer it as mammary alveolus. Next, this single structure from lactiferous ducts to mammary alveolus. So right from mammary alveolus, which many are there alveoli, and joins to form a mammary duct and leads to enter the wide portion that is called ampulla, and ampulla is temporarily stores milk and which will eject the through the lactiferous ducts, right? This is what the lactiferous ducts here, right? So this full structure is known as the mammary lobe, called mammary lobe, right? So this is one we can say mammary lobe, and this the dark circular patch, so around this is called areola. That structure is called areola. The dark circular patch around the nipple is known as areola, which has mucus secreting glands which produces mucus to protect the nipple from rupture, right? So this is the nipple, you can mention nipple, right? So these are the parts you should label, and more extended you can also show these parts, that is the what you call it, these are the ribs. You can show rib, the cut parts of the ribs as shown, and even also show intercostal muscles. So these are the what we call the, just you can write the muscles present between the ribs, that is also called intercostal muscles. Muscles present between the ribs, so which helps in the respiratory movements, as you know. So next there is a pectoralis major muscles. So here also there is a muscles are there, pectoralis major muscles. So these are the parts you can observe. So this much you must draw the diagram. See here, mammary glands. It is draw and label usually asked in examination. Draw draw and label the parts of mammary gland, right? So draw and label usually asked in exam. So in that, if they asked in this way, draw or sketch and label, like this question arises. So you can draw this much of diagram, and you can also show the remaining parts like this lobes, right? This also you can mention as a fat tissue, or simply you can write fat. So even that is completely made up of adipose tissue, right? So this mammary lobes produces the milk for feeding young one, right? So this is about the mammary glands. So the labelings are very important here. You should label all these parts. So usually 10 labelings if they ask for 5 marks question. If it ask for the 5 marks, so 10 labelings. It may be also expected for 3 marks. So, and labelings if you do less, it's also eligible, right? So try to draw this diagram for many times and practice it. Okay, so very simple diagram it is. You can observe here the first part, that is nipple, and next second part, that is lactiferous ducts. So from lactiferous ducts, next part will be third, that is ampulla, and fourth part will be mammary duct, and fifth will be, there is a mammary alveolus. There are many mammary alveoli to form a ampullary duct, and that ampullary duct forms a wider portion called ampulla, and next that is exit out into the nipple, and which is opens to the for feeding, that is lactiferous ducts. So these are the parts you should remember in order wise, right? So either from mammary alveoli to lactiferous ducts, or lactiferous ducts to mammary alveolus. These MMALN, in this way you can remember. So it's very simple diagram. Don't lose the marks. Try it for many times and practice this diagram. So definitely will get the number of marks, right? So this is the gland associated with the female reproductive system. Okay, so either female here, female reproductive system. This gland is associated with female reproductive system. So it's associated gland. Why we call? Because after delivery, so these glands starts producing the milk and feeding the young one, right? So it's very important that the diagram, practicing diagram is important, right? So labeling, not only diagram, the parts you should label, that's very important, right? So sketch and label. This is what the third layer. Sketch and label, right? So the diagram is very important. You practice, students, and get the good number of marks in the examination, right? So don't lose the marks without practicing this diagram. Okay, so I hope this diagram is clear for you, and practice it for your study. See, the remedial students, at least 5 to 6 times you draw this diagram in the remedial notebook. So, and parts label is very important. So without fail you should label the all parts, right? So this is what the mammary gland diagram. So you should practice it many more times. Thank you, students.